Eliza_Jacob. What's up, guys? Here is my room. Now where I deal with laundry. You see what is waiting for me? I've finished one basket. It is another one. I have finished. This one is remaining. These are mitumbas. You see? These are clothes. I need to iron them. Leave alone those. These are clothes. These are clothes. We call them melapis. In Arabic we call them melapis. Look at that. This one, mitumba. You see? And that is where I sleep. Yeah. This is my mitumba. So I told you to be a cleaner, a laundry attendant, to be a chef. It entails a lot. Like now I'm speaking, it is 12 a.m. Still I haven't thought of going to sleep. And already, as you can see my hair, I need to plait my hair because I need to be good. So I unkempt it because it has stayed like 3 weeks. I had some braids. I'm sorry, braids. Okay, I removed them, so even I don't have time to like do blow dry. I've done part of that, and like 2 baskets like this, I've taken them downstairs. So now, after the kitchen, after people eating, after doing some cleaning up, now I'm here. I'm telling you, the best thing I love about the iron box is I put water and it is using steamer. You see, I've put water here. So now that is the best thing about it. That is it. I have to hold nicely, very tender. You see that? So after I return it, to show you how long you can see. I hope I've done it so nice. So now I just put it on. Let me show you. I press it on here, so it's blinking from here, showing the water. Yeah, red, and this side is showing and scarf. So after it is ready, like it takes after 2 minutes, it becomes ready, and then I will be ironing the clothes. Let me throw that there. So that is what I'm doing for now. It isn't easy for someone who isn't used of this kind of work, but for me, I'm used, and I love my job because by the end of the day, it puts food on the table. You hear the alarm? Now it stops blinking. I want to put this here so that you can see how I'm doing it. And I have a phone there. Whenever someone needs me, it rings like, Eliza, come down, please. So let me show you. Sorry. Let me show you something. So it's my daily duties. And you see I have a lot. So I press from down like this. Steam comes. When you say you want to explore the world, you have to meet different cultures. You have to learn different things like traditions, language, and also adapt how to stay with people. Because anybody who hosts you away from your home needs something in return. Most of them, either you help them in cleaning the house, cooking, ironing clothes, and maybe they will have already shown you where the stores are. The supermarket, you call them stores. So it will be maybe you to go and help to do shopping, but they will give you the cash. Okay. Because you find they are busy looking for cash to sustain you there, to manage everything, the basic needs. So you have to be there also in charge, like you help the house chores, some duties which are accessible, and you don't need to choose one. If you are choosing, remain in your country and take care of yourself. Is it simple and clear? That is the basic thing about it. So now I want to try at least and make maybe another extra basket full around the basket. Oh. I've finished how many days? 13 days. I have 13 days here. And 13, this is the 13th day laid here. And this wine barrel, hey, had how many baskets? These baskets of them, 8 of them, and these 2 of them. Those are 10. And you are seeing this. Okay, guys, if I count, if I start counting one by one, they are almost 50. But no giving up. We are not giving up at all. Let me put my phone off because the battery is running. Yeah. So, in this life, no giving up. Wow. That is how the world is. I've read a message here which has brought some tantrums in. Never give up. Never give up. Sometimes you might underestimate yourself, but you mean the world to other people. So, whatever you do, remember, it brings an impact to the universe. So, if you think you have a problem, there's someone who's suffering more than you. Let me check my phone, please. Oh my goodness. know how resourceful I am to the environment. I used to underestimate myself, but guys, let me tell you, I've been out of work, like whatever I'm doing now, serious work, like whatever I'm doing now, 6 good months. Let me tell you, hey, the world with wonders will never end. I used to miss even credit. You know credit? Not that I didn't have money, but I just had, like, how can I say, a long-term program with the cash that I had. So I couldn't want to misuse it. I had figured it out for some other stuff, like education-wise and other necessities. So instead of using the credits, I improvised it into a Wi-Fi. So I had installed a Wi-Fi before I went back home, like 7 months early, because I went home like November, and I did it by May, if not April. That is 2023. June, June, May, June, July, April, May, specifically May. So I used to think like, I'm just a nobody, I'm just that person. But let me tell you, the day I sat down to be fed, and I wait for everything to be brought on the table. Oh my God, my goodness. You find that there are many hands which discern your help. You can't see it. So I had to back into food. But most probably I was doing work in the community, like voluntary work, and also going to different trainings like school to further my education. That's the time I realized that there are those things you do, you hold somewhere, and you undermine it and take it as little. The time you're not providing the service or rendering the hand, that is the time you know how valuable you are to the generation or the society around you. So don't take anything for granted. Appreciate any space you have. You can help, you can lend, you can serve. There are many ways to help. You can pray for someone. You can hold a hand. You can advise someone. Like now, I've been saying some things here on my social media. Like okra. Okra is so resourceful. Hibiscus flowers, guava leaves, rosemary, cloves, oregano. Those things we have them in the society. Within Kenya or Africa, we have them. We are blessed with them, but we don't see them resourceful. Outside here, that is money. Just you dry the leaves, and then it becomes money. And we are trying, no work, we don't have work, we don't have something, we don't have money, but you can package them. Like in Kenya or in Africa, guavas, most guavas are never planted. The birds eat them. After they've eaten them, they broadcast them by peeing somewhere. Or human beings, after we eat it, there are people maybe who are passing by the road and you feel like you want to ease yourself and you defecate in a bush. After you've done the defecation, it grows. That's how guavas grow. Even the berries, we have wild berries. Wild berries here are mande. That is how we call it. in my native language. That is money. The little tomatoes which you see me advocating, the cherries, the tomatoes. In Africa, they grow by themselves. People don't take like use of them. They say like it's a nothing, like nothing. How can I say? It's a no use thing. They leave it for the poultry to eat. Here, that is money. I'm telling you, money. Cherish. We got them, use them for salads. I'll be showing you different aspects, different things, different recipes. Asian, most probably Asian cuisine. Yeah, that's what I usually concentrate on. French and I don't do African cuisines and Italian. Yeah, I don't see mostly people like Spanish, probably Asian. Those are the ones I deal with. Yeah, and a little bit of Italian. Yeah. Also French. French we did like salads and other types of like coffee, tea, different stuff. So we do that. And the sauce, different types of sauces we use in our different meals. So guys, for today I want us to encourage someone. You mean the word to some people, to many people without knowing. There is something somewhere you are doing which is right to the society, to the universe. It is meaningful. If you stop today, some people will go like suffering because they will like getting your assistance. So whenever someone underestimates you and sees you like you are a nobody, you are nothing. Remember that God created you with His own image. The value you have to the universe is great. The service you need to render to the universe is great. So never underestimate yourself. The day you will sit down, relax, put your legs together, and your feet sit down and to be fed, that's the day you know how important you be to the universe. Because the people whoever you've been supporting will come back to you and find you like cleaning. Some women will stop calling you because they see like the end has come to you, not knowing that God has great heights for you, great measures. But all I can say is when it comes time like that, never give up. Trust in God, keep on looking for something you can do while you wait for the right time to come. Because as I can say, I've walked the streets of Nairobi, a lot of different cities in Kenya, looking for work, like my career, just trying to follow my career path. I didn't find it. It took long. I had to make a U-turn and embark into my former work because I'm still waiting. Up to now, I'm still waiting for the kind of the job I wanted. So, as you can see, in that span of 6 months, let's say from November up to like end of April, I've been jobless. I've been doing farming, but you know farming, once you do it, okay, we are blessed in Africa. Just that this time around, we had a lot of rain, an overflow of rain, which meant the floods to affect our farming in Kenya or, okay, worldwide. People have been affected by the rain. Even here on the other side of Asian countries, the rains have succumbed a lot. Yeah, also like Dubai. So sometimes I say like, when you see that it is the end, remember, there's a new start also. Whenever you see that this one is not bringing forth something, please keep calm, but look for something which will let you be busy. Because for me, I used to be like an indoor person, like an introvert. As much as you see me in social media making noise, I'm not used to like going everywhere doing this and that, except when I have like a function and when I have an appointment or a date. That is when I get out of the home. But going anyhow, anywhere, even doing the content became so hard for me. I don't know why. Despite that, I had content everywhere because I used to do farming. I used to do part of some businesses. I could do so. That is content for me because I'm a farmer, I'm a chef, I'm a tutor. Even I used to do Arabic lessons somewhere in the previous school that I was. Yeah, I thank the teacher who was the Arabic teacher. Okay, he was the one to do the session of Arabic, but he requested me to take over. So you had to do that. Yeah, because whatever you love, you do it free. So I had to render the services. Yeah. When you do it freely, God does it in many ways also. Also, because it was also like the institute that I had to do like pre-departure course before we travel. Nowadays, you have to go for a training 1 month. Be it you're a doctor, nurse, anything you want to go to do outside the country, like you want to be a migrant from your country, either your foreign country, like either Kenya, any country. Okay, let me assume like it's Africa. You have to do a training either 3 weeks or 1 month. And also from Kenya, you have to be approved. You do like an exam. It comes from the government protocol. It is under the same way we call it NEC. For that one, we call it NEA or NITA. They have to examine you, and in fact, the results, if you fail, you won't travel. That is how funny it is. And also, when you go for biometrics, guys, when you are traveling, please be there on time. Usually biometrics is done like in Safaricom, opposite Safaricom in Westlands, Backfield. That is the building. You have to be there like 20 or 30 minutes early. If the moment you reach at the gate, please talk to the soldiers or the guards to direct you. If you delay in the gate and time goes, there is a fine you have to pay, 2,800 up to 4,800, and then they postpone like your interview. Can you say your interview? Because you go for biometrics, they go to scan your fingers to check for you, like the same way we do the good conduct thing. That is it. Be it you're traveling to USA, Australia, Germany, Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Lebanon, Oman, where? Canada, anywhere in the world, you have to go there for biometrics. Guys, it's very tedious, I'm telling you. It is very tedious. I met people who are going for Australia, some were going for Canada, some for Italy. You know what? They had delayed. Hey, I'm telling you, I had made some a little shorts. I don't know if I put them in my YouTube. It is tedious. People are like this, and people have been fined. If you are late 1 minute, they put X. They tell you come after 14 days, and there is a fine, 2,800. specifically according to which country you're going. I don't know why. Time is money. That's the day I knew time is money. I'm that person who delays. But that time, what is funny, we have a Parkfield and Parkfield. There is the old Safaricom and there is the new Safaricom building. So you be careful. It's in Westlands. You have to be careful whenever you go for biometrics. That is the thing which delays people. And when maybe you are almost, it's almost your time for pre-departure. Oh guys, it is not easy. The same thing whenever you're traveling, be early in the airport like 3 hours early. Why? Also like this season when we traveled, it was a rainy season. In fact, even we didn't wait like 3 hours early. We got out of our homes like 8 a.m. in the morning and we reached the airport by 4 p.m. You see that? Due to traffic. Because when we were going by the CBD of Nairobi, when we were passing by, the roads were flooded. So we had like to use the alternative means of transport, like the roads were not passable. So we had to prolong, instead of going like the bypass or the highway road, we had to go for a longer one whereby there's no jam and there's no, and there was rain. We pass here, there's rain. Here there's no rain. Here there's no rain. But you are heading to the same destination. So you have to look for means to escape this rain. If at all there's some floods or a lot of water on the road, you have to pass behind or in front of that road. Use another alternative way. So for me, I have learned something during this season. Ramadan affects my first flight. Apart from Ramadan, the flight was supposed to be like January, it delayed due to like nowadays, even if you've traveled more than 2 times outside Kenya or the country, you were like asked like you need to go and do exam, you need to do some interviews, you need to go and do this, the biometric. You need nowadays even you are the one to go to the house of labor for checking this how do you call it? Before the visa comes, you have to, can I say it is employment letter. Yeah, you have to show the employment letter, the contract. Yeah. How are you? What are you going to do? Are you going to visit outside? Who's going to take care of you? Who's going to host you? How are you going to survive? There are those questions. How long are you going outside? What is the main agenda for you going outside? You see those? You have to show the government of Kenya that I'm going outside for a visit. I'm going to work. It's an employment letter. Okay, I'm going for a job or I'm going for a visit. I'm going like to be for tourism, like in a span of this short period and doing this and that. So sometimes there are things we used to undermine. Nowadays it is serious. Even it has become, how can I say, more serious. Everything has been cautioned, like it is not easy traveling from our country to other countries like before. Before we used to go, like the first time, it was like 2019 July. I processed everything. I wanted to travel. I went to Qatar just to know a friend, invited me, connected me to my first workplace, and I went. Nowadays, Even if you have a friend who has invited you, you have to look for an agency which is registered by NITA stroke NEA. That is NITA stroke NEA. It's a government parastatal which deals with the knowledge of the way I told you, like NEC when we do KCP, KCSE, you see, whereby you are being is it questioned or tested? Yes, something like that. Like they want to know your mind, you see, and they want to know whatever you are going outside there to do. Do you understand it? Do you know what you are going to face outside? What are the procedures when you are going outside the country? What are you going to get? What are you going to do? Do you know your rights? Those are the things they teach you before you travel. I don't know the price will be the same, but the price ranges from 15,000 per head to get the training, because you have to do have accommodation, food, and also the education itself, and then there is the exam. There is a test, and the test, in fact, it is like KCSE or KCPE. The results come after 2 weeks or 3 weeks if it delays. So you see, those things are the reason as to why my travels got prolonged. That's wrong. There is a protocol of traveling nowadays. It is usually before going around African countries was more difficult than going other countries. Going within African continent, but now like going to Asian, European countries, and the rest, it is getting more tougher. So whenever you get a chance, go outside there, do your best, be good, serve the universe, and also inspire others, and also you can teach someone. You can let them. You can let people you left behind at home or friends know what are the protocols. Like now, I used to tell my friends who used to ask me how to get a job outside Kenya, what are the procedures. I used to tell them, acquire a passport. And by that time, I used to tell them, in fact, even the agency used to be so nice. The agency used to be so nice, because wherever you have an agent or a company which assists people to go out in our country, specifically Kenya, they used to help us, like obtain a passport, an ID if you didn't have, a form for certificate if you didn't have, which was not that comparison. It wasn't necessary by that time. But now it is compulsory. You need to have a class 8 certificate, strong form 4 certificate. You don't have either, because it is tough. Before, people used to travel, even the people without finishing a primary level or secondary level. Now it's becoming it has been improvised. Things are becoming more tougher, and the logistics are becoming more conk. Yeah, see that? Also, there is this what we call the yellow fever. The yellow fever is a cost of 2,500, and it's being done mostly in the government parastatals or hospitals, but it is usually when within Nairobi, it's being done within City Hall, like almost to Huduma Center. Yeah. The agencies are in Arambe Avenue, if I'm not wrong, but I know this the place, specific hospital where they do that. Yeah. If you need that, just text me. I just give you the number and you go pump, you're being helped. Instead of going to make long queues. You see that? So we are here to help each other. And about the passports, things have become more tougher than before. Before, even I used to tell someone, and then I connect them to other people or friends that I knew who used to work like Okay, so where I got my passport, they had to have a branch in DC town, in the immigration office, place where we call in the DC's office, where there's the office of lands opposite. But now, even if you go there, my friend, that time we used to pay for like a passport from 4,550. Now it starts from 7,000. You see the difference? And there is a long queue. People haven't already found their passports. Those people applied like last year, and now we are May. From last year, people still haven't received. Whereby previously we used to apply, it takes 2 months or 3 months. Sometimes even it used to take 2 weeks if you come to the headquarters in Kiambu. Now, even if you go to the DCI, those are the issues we are getting. If you want to travel, if you are thinking you want to travel the world, you need to start early looking for the passport. Also, the good conduct has some issues. It's the same way you apply for the good conduct, it takes 3 months. After 3 months, it comes, it takes again 3 months, it expires. It's not like before we used to like have good conduct, take a period of 1 year to expire. Also, you need to have conduct. Now, that is, it is the impact there. You have to go to do attestation. Attestation takes 3 days of the week, 3 working days. That's when you take the good conduct. You take it on Tuesday, you pick it on Friday. So it is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you put it on Friday. You delay, you give it on either Friday, you come for it on Tuesday. So that is how it is. Things have become, the logistics are not the same like before. So don't take anything for granted when you have a chance. If you have a way to obtain something, do it please. Do it please. Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I can request someone. And anything that comes in your way, if you have a way to succeed or to succeed, and if you don't see its benefit, please connect someone. People are looking for work. People are eager to do anything to put food on the table, okay, to pay their bills, to sustain the normal life. So you can look at the outcome and see maybe someone is doing something and underestimate it, but without knowing that this person is trying to sustain other lives. Whatever we do, we are not doing it for ourselves, we are doing it for others. May you know that. So before you cut my hands and my legs, remember, I have angels behind me. Yes, I have many more who are relying on me. Before you cut my success, remember that this human being, there are other creatures who are depending on him or her. If you can, just bless them instead of cutting them. Their blessings. People are suffering. And if you see this person is not useful to you, leave them alone. They are useful to others. I cannot be useless to you and be useless to someone else. I can be useless to you, but useful or valuable to someone. That's the only thing I can tell you. I'm sorry to put this because it's a message I received, and the message touched me because some years back I left some things behind because I never wanted to fight with any human being, which were my rights. But now, come to get a news that those things again, they were given, like they were like hired for the next 6 to 7 years. I'm like, Jesus, I thought these things I left it for you to help you so that you can have peace of mind instead of fighting me for nothing. they were list out for the next 6, 7 years. So even now it's not benefiting us, and I'm like, Jesus. So what is the form? What is the next step? We don't have anything. We are also crying. And I'm like, seriously, I thought I blessed you with that so that you can have peace of mind and let that thing benefit you. I felt so bad. It touched me again. I'm like, again, it means like, maybe. That's why I'm being pushed again here. Maybe. To lend a hand back there again. So, whatever you have in hand, it is worth it. Someone is yearning to get what you have, but they haven't managed to achieve anything, even half of it, even a quarter of it. Just value it, take good care of it, appreciate it, and thank God for it. You see that? Why am I saying so? I used to do a lot whereby I thought I was doing it for myself's sake, but on the other hand, it was hurting someone who the person is went ahead to hurt me most, like to deny me my rights and destroy what I was doing. Okay, I'm not using literature, it's direct information because I had mentioned it somewhere, not one, not two, not three of the YouTube colleagues who interviewed me. So now it has turned to be like, no more again. Also, they need help again. I have to be there for that. You hold the hand. So, you may not know your value until they lose you. That's when you know how valuable you are to them. Pray for them always, wish them well, and bless them when you can. That's the only thing I can say. And also be good to people. People are suffering. People are yearning for love. People are yearning even to have that hug, tight hug, and to be told it is well, it shall be well. Bless you. You are loved. Such like those, we can see them as petty words, but it means the world to others. People are suffering, guys. People are suffering. You might see people smiling. Not everyone who's smiling inside is smiling. Some people are smiling from outside, inside they are wounded. So for me, I thank God this far. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel there. It is Jacob. I'm in another country, in another, how can I say, continent. Yeah. Doing my other further studies and also doing something to sustain my life, my kids' life, my family, and the society, and the universe at large. Because we are here to serve the universe. So we are here to do anything to make life move on. Whatever that comes on our way, we are here to do it. So for me, I'm trying to chase my dreams. That, how can I say, that African village girl who's trying to make ends meet. Chasing my dream, my heart's desire. It's my prayer that one day I reach that place and I do what my heart intends to do in serving the universe. As we are walking on the way, we meet people who need advice. We need people who want to be consoled, who need to be encouraged, to be motivated, to be inspired, and that's why we do this kind of videos. It's not a show off. We are doing it to show people like, yes, you can, wherever you are, possible. And whatever you desire, whatever you yearn for, it will come. It will come to pass when you put more effort and when you trust in God, when you wish others well, when you do well to the universe. You won't reach there if you can't. You need to hold one, either in prayer, in support, or wishing them well, or helping them, holding them a hand. Those are the things. So sometimes, not everyone who needs finance, others need motivation, others need courage, others need a hug, some need a smile, some need solace, some need to be comforted. It doesn't matter in which way, because others are grieving, are mourning, others need sympathy, others need to be told it is well. See, those things, they matter a lot. If you can do it, please do it. Do it wherever you are. For me, I want to thank the the whole world, YouTubers whom we met across to I am Mara. Thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you so much for acknowledging me and recognizing me whenever we met. And wow, guys, time is passing, time is money. It is 1 a.m. You hear? 1 a.m. But outside here, I will show you, it looks like it is 6 p.m. That's how the world is. Like here, now 2, 3. We have only 1 hour before the sun comes out. I wish to do that video. When it will reach by 3 a.m., the sun is out. If it comes by 4, the sunshine is so strong, you feel it's 10 a.m. and whereby it is 5. I'm telling you guys, life is different. On the other side, things are not the same. We're living the same world, different times, different climates, everything. I'll do it live one day. I'll go live so that we can acknowledge what God does. God is so miraculous. Sometimes I wake up, I can't sleep because it is 3 a.m. and there's a lot of sunshine coming out the window, so I can't sleep. Sometimes I bring, like, can I say, cover, the bed cover. I put on the bed like this. I put both sides to cover it up, at least to bring darkness so I can sleep. Like from 4 a.m. you can't sleep. Here by 4 a.m. people are already gone to work. That's how things are different. By 12 p.m. they are back to the home. From 11 a.m. people are back to sleep. They come, they shower, they sleep. And when it comes to the evening, like from 5 p.m. to 1 or 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. they will go outside to have fun. So at night, like now, that's the time people are working more serious than in the day. That's how the world works. For us, if you are awake like now in our country, like most of Africa, like from before, nowadays things have been civilized. We used to say, like, you are not a good person, maybe you are a witch or a thief. But nowadays people can work anytime. But on the other hand, in our country, Africa, you can't be walking on the road now. Now here, this is the best time. It's 1 a.m. I go into my vehicle, and you need to have a vehicle, a car, for you to help you. It's not It's not a luxury. It is a liability. It is an asset. Yes, it is a basic need. That's what I can say. It's not a liability. It's an asset. It's compulsory. You need to have a vehicle. That's why when you have work here for the first 3 months, you need to achieve a vehicle. If you don't do that, you miss your job, because the buses here, they come in hours. Like we have a bus which comes 7 a.m., another one at 9, another one at 12, another one at 3, another one at 6. So you see the difference. The difference, you can't reach your job place, your working place. You have to, and also you book by a ticket. You have to wait. You are the one to go in the bus station early. If it passes, you've already lost. Or you will just try to look for another one which will follow the channel. It isn't easy, guys. Here, people go with time. And you have to be accurate. You better come early. Yeah, that is it. So, as you can see, for now, I will have to break here. I've been doing this for the last 12 days. I haven't finished. You can see, it's not easy. So at least I make like 2 baskets, 3 and a half, because you have to hire the top one, the abayas, the short t-shirts, other clothes. You know, you have also to do the round trip. Even my round machine stopped working, so I'm doing it manually. Guys, that is how it is. It is tedious. For now, I'm not feeling sleepy, but also ironing so much is not good for the body, because sometimes I need to put the mask. That's why you see I put the AC for me, so that instead of inhaling the steam, because the steam comes from the armpits, the other parts of the body, because you know the clothes we dress. Also, we are using different kinds of perfumes. It comes to the chest, it will affect the chest. So, I could go to the kitchen and make milk hot or hot water, but I've taken one. There is my cup here. I've taken one. I usually drink a lot of hot water, hot milk. Yeah. Also, the things we call like yogurt or laban to help me like remove the dust and other stuff. Since I'm not in Kenya to eat my okra helps a lot. Please guys, you can plant okra. It ranges from 150, that is I guess 25 grams. We have 25 grams, 50 grams. 10 grams, 25 grams, 50 grams, and also 150 grams. Please buy the seeds and plant okra within. It's a magic plant. I've been telling you about okra. If you go to my previous, for the last like 7-8 months ago, almost every month I caught it and I've planted them. If you are within Nairobi, you can ask for the seeds if you want. I'm seeing it in social media for the last 2 weeks. I'm seeing people mentioning about okra. Yes, of course, it does that thing you say. Apart from there, it helps someone's chest. It is very heavy, like folic acid. It has full amount of folic acid. Also, it helps. It's an antioxidant. It helps with inflammation, people with back pain, people with arthritis, people with colon issues, the blockages, people with diabetes, pressure, it lowers. It is it lowers, like, how can I say, blood pressure. It stabilizes. It is, how can I say, I don't know. I have a lot about that plant. From the flower, the leaves, you can cook the leaves as your veggies. You can cut it, take it with cold water or warm water. You can smash it, like you smash it, you mix with a salad. We have many types of salad: fruit salad, vegetable salads, macaroni salad, rice salad, tuna salad, and different ones. We have more than the salads that I know we eat are more than 15 types of salads. We have the one with macaroni, one with maize, one with chicken, one with the burgol salata. That's a different kind of rice, which is like the brown rice. So you have to boil water and put it in it. So I don't know what to say you about, but it also deals with infertility, sperm count. These people have issues with their intimacy. It helps. How can I say about it? If you have asthma, if you have bronchitis, if you have a flu, if you have what can I say, skin issues like acne, it can work as your shampoo. It can work as your hair conditioner. It can work as your treatment. Oh my God, what should I say about okra? That's why they call it okra, bamia, mabenda, finger ladies, and what are they? Yeah. If you know, you know. Please, if everyone could have planted it. People with the ulcers, people who can't eat sukuma wiki, which we call kales, you can mix it. If you can't eat beans, if you mix it, you will eat them. You can eat it as a fruit, like you pluck it from the sun, you wash it, you chew it. I'm missing home. I'm missing home because of okra. Guys, you know, there's nothing good like eating what you planted. I know Mama back at home, she's having it a blast. She's enjoying it. But you know, I told you the first thing, okra takes 35 days to 55 days when you want to harvest from day one. So also, if you want to like plant it and let it germinate very fast, you can soak it in warm water, like in 1 hour or 30 minutes time or 20 minutes time, so that to break the, how can I say, the shell of it, so that it can, and then you put it on the sand. By putting it on the sand, it is a drought resistant crop. It can work anywhere, it can grow anywhere, but more so like this time that we had a lot of floods or rain, someone who planted okra like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, now he's having good yields. Why? Because there was enough rain. So when there's enough rain, it grows very fast and it attracts the flowers, like the fruit to grow very fast. And on the other hand, it will reduce like you using the pesticides, because sometimes the pesticides or the pests infest on it when it is not rainy season. Why? You need to use an insecticide. But it is advisable when you plant okra, once it starts flowering, you stop applying the pesticide, because once it flowers like today, in 3 or 4 days time, you have a fruit. So from there you have a fruit. After every 3 days, you need to harvest another fruit. That's the unique thing. And you'll harvest up to 3 to 4 months time when it has water. When droughts comes upon it, it reduces like 1 to 2 months and it's over. But it can take up to 6 months because the first okra I planted was the 2nd of November. Before I went to Ayamala's villa in Yabuhanse. That's the first project I did. I planted all types of fruits. I had come with it from abroad, from the other side of Saudi Arabia. Yeah. So, and also I bought some from the agrovet. I said I want to try farming because once you are a chef, whatever happens in the kitchen, and you see how things are very expensive. If you can plant like okra in bulk and you're blessed with the land, please do that. It's a good export product. You will have cash. You will generate cash. The only problem I'm having now for me, it is land. That is the thing. I haven't obtained that exact amount of piece of land I want to do that okra farming. I will do it the each 20 years to come. I will still do it. I usually, whenever I go to any farm, I've been sharing the seedlings, also even planting for them. I had to leave a mark because I want everyone to know about okra. Guys, couldn't it be that portion of land I had peace of mind, I wouldn't be here. It is magic. It is putting money on people's banks or pockets. 3 of them, 10 bob, 3. 1 trillion of okra or 1 plant of okra in a week can give you 200 shillings. 1 week, a span of 7 days. One of it. Because tell me, after 3 days, you plant here, another 3 days, another 3 days. Sometimes they come like 10 of them, 20 of them, 7 of them, and it keeps growing. In fact, it keeps growing past me. Sometimes when the okra has grown very well, like 2-3 months, it is beyond me. I can like become so small and it is bigger than me. I don't know. Farming is so sweet. Even bananas. We have the habanero chilies. Those chilies which they look like tomatoes but very small. They go good. French beans. But what is funny about French beans, I tried to go to the agrovets. They say they don't sell them. You have to book them with a specific company. There's a company which used to be called Fridgebro in that visit in Australia or airport. Fridgebro. Some years back, my mama used to go to those companies to work with. So I don't know. You go to the main company, you get someone to direct you to that specific company. So they give you the product and they tell you how to manage it, and it's like they give you even the happy side for you. When the time comes for harvesting, they come for the product. They buy it from you, like they export it abroad. So it means like you need to have the mechanism of water, like the machine, the pump for the machine, for the water machine to water, because it needs water. It doesn't mean dirty water, clean water, but it needs water. That is how it is. So farming is so sweet, guys. Let me tell you, it is so sweet. If you're blessed with land, a piece of land, which is your own, be it inherited or what, please do that. I'm gonna wrap up here. I put off. I need to go and bring hot water because also the AC is not good. If you are blessed with land, do farming, please. It is so nice. It is therapeutic. It rejuvenates human's mind. You get the fresh air. You breathe that fresh air. The happiness, the solace. You're minding your own business. It has empowered many. You have that freedom, self-employment, and also it makes you acquire a lot, and also it gives you time also to allocate people, to hire people, so you become your own boss also to other people. You see that? So it is not easy. You can plant also onions. The spring onions, they are also expensive, guys. I've done it. I've gone to the markets. I tried to look what to do to sustain me. I did my best where I could. I know whatever I've done, wherever I've left them, people around that or those places will benefit. They will have something. They will have food on their table, and if they manage it well. So on the other hand, we have also to spread the word. We have to walk all over the universe, inspire others, learn, discover new things, and explore. Also exploit if we can, but not in a bad way. So I would love to wish all the farmers the best, like to have that thing they've been working for so long peacefully. Also we have the dragon fruit. It is being planted. It's a cactus plant. It is sustainable, more so in desert or semi-arid areas. Anywhere it grows, you can try it. An apple plant, oh my god, those apple and the dragon fruit, it takes like a span of 18 months before you start harvesting. From there, every day you'll be harvesting. They'll be flowering when you harvest, but we don't take it serious. We have the pomegranate. I saw it. Nowadays I'm seeing almost everyone is trying to plant them. That is a good idea. I'm seeing, and in our country they are calling it like kokomanga. Pomegranate is so good. 2019, when we had COVID-19, I was working in Qatar, and I had patients or casualties, can I say that, with COVID-19, 7 of them. But I thank God it didn't affect me that much. In fact, working in a family of more than 15, but 7 of them are sick. You are the one cleaning the environment. You don't have a mask. You are holding the flu stuff, like not even the handkerchiefs. You know, sometimes they were affected until even they use their clothes. You find it. You find the mucus in the clothes. I didn't use gloves. I was doing cleaning, washing the beddings, changing them day and night, taking them outside in the sun. Like you take them from first floor to second floor, from ground floor, take them outside. And I'm like, oh, let me sit down. God is so faithful. So I used to like to boil, but I used to have a span of 2 weeks. I used to have a continuous flu. I used to, whenever I was making for them a concoction, and they had, in fact, they had even medication, and also they were secluded. So the whole family, we couldn't like go like for the supermarket or outside our gate. Our phones used to identify where we are. That's how unique it was. So whenever you wanted something, you will just write. If it's a specific supermarket, you order it, they bring up to your doorstep, and they will put down, you send the money through the phone. It was so unique. Or I can't explain. It was so tough, but God made me enjoy it. Even when you were sent like an ambulance to come and do the test for us, people had it. I'm the last person who was caught with it, but it never put me down. And in fact, you are sick and serving other 7 sick patients who were elderly, more than 51 years to 62 years. Guys, God is so faithful. I've reached somewhere that I say that there is nothing I haven't passed through in this world. If I rest today, I rest in peace. Why am I saying so? There are those tough moments I've endured. I never knew that I could be where I am. So I don't think there's much big that to attain, to achieve. If whatever the experience I've gathered and the pain, if I put it together, I should be a grandmother of 80 years. 80 years. Because it has been tougher. Hey, I had nut to crack, but here I am, surviving. So we thank God. Some things come as history, memories, lessons, or they come as our strength to push on. So sometimes we work, we achieve, we gain, but they're being destroyed without knowing how much the effort, the greater effort we had put. You see that? So sometimes appreciate, just don't complain, appreciate. Just give gratitude. It's the only way. Yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap up here because I have had my heart out what I wanted to share with you. Just wherever you are, thank God for everything. Accept it. Move on. Put more efforts. Keep smiling. No matter how much the struggle you are passing through, it shall be well. And know that tomorrow is brighter than today. And those who have had it tougher this time, know that there's always a next time where you'll be smiling. Yeah. Some of us, we've passed through that. We've overcome. And we are still standing stronger than before. So God has a reason as to why you're passing whatever you're passing through. Never give up. Trust in God and be thankful for the gift of life, for the health, and also even for moving around. Because some people want to move around, want to just breathe the normal air. They're using oxygen. They're lying somewhere. Who are you to complain? Stop complaining. Stand up and do anything. Some of us, we've lost many times. Not once, not twice, not thrice. By our innermost loved ones. Take advantage of us. But we are here. We ain't complaining. We are fighting, and we are still stronger. We are also smiling for the world, because if you sit down start crying, you will cry until you will never find someone to wipe your tears. So who are you to complain? Just tell God, thank you, it happened, it's a lesson. Tomorrow I'll have it more bigger than today. Yeah, the best thing is that you're healthy, you're alive, you can do it again in a different way, from a different perspective of an angle, from a different location. Yeah, so we're being told, like, whenever you have a challenge or something happens, you have to make it parallel. If it was vertical, make it horizontal. Why? If I mess with you today, tomorrow, just if you can serve me from another angle, from either the balcony or somewhere in a distance, but I won't be next to you like that intimately, because it serves a lesson. That is it. If you're a farmer, do it with your whole heart. If you're a salonist, do it with your whole mind. If you're a comedian, serve the universe the way you want. If you are whatever you are best in, do it to your perfection. You never know tomorrow. You never know who's watching. You never know who needs your service. We are here to serve. You are born to serve. You need to serve it to the fullest. Blessings comes in many ways. Yeah, that is it. Much love, guys. Please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel as usual. Check me there. In my Facebook page, I'm Elizabeth Kwamboka Jacob. In my Instagram too. In my TikTok, I'm at Elizabeth Kwamboka 23 or at Elizabeth Kwamboka 6 or Elizabeth Kwamboka Jacob 365. That is my TikTok account. Follow me there. We are here to inspire the world. We are here to make people happy.